friends and friendettes, coffee time!
Alright everyone, so I've done a French press video before, but this is going to be a 101 on what we can do with the French press. So first I have the cold brew, and we are going to put 50 grams of beans in the grinder. And so we're going to set this aside for later, and this is going to be put into the fridge for a few hours. Now typically the cold brew brews for like 18 to 24 hours. Okay, so go ahead, 50 grams, and we're going to dump the grinds into the grinder, and then we're going to stir up the grinds, and so we're going to put 400 milliliters of water into the 400 milliliters into the French press, and this is going to be our cold brew. So here we go, we got 400 milliliters of water here, and then we're going to stir up the water to get it all incorporated. And then we're going to move on to the next coffee. And this is simply going to be just the standard brew, standard grind, standard coffee of old French press cold brew. So this is a simple brew of the French press. Once again, we're going to put 400 milliliters of water into the French press, and so we're going to stir up the grinds, we're going to allow it to set, then we're going to go ahead and plunge, and we let this sit for about 3 minutes. And so it's so we pour our coffee, and so we're going to give this a try. So it's super exciting. That was just the regular coffee. So we're going to do 245 milliliters of milk, and this is the cafe au lait. So sorry, I forgot to record the beans, but that's okay. We are going to take our 2 French press brewers. We're going to get coffee into the one, and 300 milliliters of milk, and we're going to do the plunge, about 3 minutes brew time. And then with the milk, we're going to plunge the heck out of the milk, plunge the heck out of it, and it's going to incorporate a lot of air into the milk, and it's just going to be a really epic drink. And this is our cafe au lait. So we're going to pour our coffee, and then we're going to pour the frothed milk. And so, yes, this is our yummy cafe au lait. I'm very excited. Let's give it a try. And so we take our glass of milk in the French press. We take our cold coffee. Don't let any ice in. Just make sure you have enough to get to the plunger. And then what we do, we take the plunger and we just plunge the crap out of it, like we did with the milk for the cafe au lait. And what you get is a very airy coffee. And this is whipped coffee, whipped Dalgona. And there you have it. So this won't be like very traditional whipped coffee. So like normally it's like you get a cool epic foam of coffee on the top. But so what we're gonna do, we're gonna give this some time to separate. Must not have plunged it very well. Let me see if I can get some more on there. Maybe if we take the lid off. Here we go. Just some foam on top. And we're gonna give it some time to separate. You see how it separates there? So I'll just let it record and eventually I will give it a speed run just so you can see the awesome Dalgona coffee. And it's very tasty. I tasted it. I gave it a try before filming. And then we'll come back to the cold brew. We're going to enjoy our cold brew. Very tasty. So, this was the French Press 101. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you later. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Here are my handles. And if you'd like to join me for more fun with coffee, subscribe here on the Coffee Mug. And you can watch the previous video right here. Until next time, happy brewing. I'll see you next time.